Ono nya osan otagadra fi ponge bane. Bagba fo ebegete basa ande yanage banta kunala baba ateli. Yeti kuna tate. Diga bana bas. Namwara ono nya. Ikara.
African Gondo.
Minte mama nebe, oya kama sawani ya titiri unu. Tete ene kama sangete, esagedi pidane eme gutu. Ene kama semogete, asagedi pidane ame gutu. Kejina bare ebwala wafakuna ale abebunubi. Ntakuna oya gete, na kama patale male mkoba. Unu onumbo ekwele mige edomi adake edomale asangana barata no seleta wafo asanfo kuna dikele asangana barata no seleta wafo asanfo kuna ti asangana barata no seleta wafo asanfo kuna dikele asangana barata no seleta wafo asanfo kuna mi
Hello everyone. Thank you for making time to join us. Ntaipo karangete iwuroye ibefiame timdo ti PV show nyao okoro. Today this song we are playing at the background is coming from our very own Big Shift. Big Shift Karampangete Abajoint. Big Shift is one of the young musicians coming up from our very own place, and he's an Adele. Big Shift Karampangete Amionyo Uye Etababateni. Welcome, Big Shift to talk Karangate Ayira. Alateka Anonyon Tekatameti video your Karampa. Yeah, so a whole lot of people out there actually think I'm an Ebe. Some people also think I'm a Guan. Some people also think I'm a Nigerian. There are other people that also say that I'm an Ashanti. But the truth is that I'm a proud Guan and I'm an Adele. And the reason why today I decided to dedicate the show to the Adele tribe is because I am an Adele myself, and anytime that I talk about my tribe, people are like, who are these people? And sometimes it really gets me sad. This morning I woke up and it's really been a sad day. Not on the 4 I need you be our mamani. Well, I'm under Oliver Tano Eka audio Kebajagati family page ukoro. Get oh yeah, no more known for Osama Mele, na dream Kurumala. A second yogata sra and war on Munyofo. Nyansan or sa galon or known for one day. Your brown for a chamagate my day before. On Shada or Jaga or Kurogale, a common bonnet cherry. Of what that is something tabura benegata to me better cassi gindefo sometimes oh yeah gindefo or dog bokeman and so to go so bare pass bare. Last night my brother posted a song on our platform, our family platform, and the song was calling all of us to come back home. The song was calling we the ADELE'S to show who we are, let people know who we are and be proud of where we come from. Some of the words in the song spoke about one of our mothers, one of our grandmothers that was actually advising Big Shift to remember where he's coming from when he gets to the city and things go on well for him. Now, a lot of us, in fact, unknown for it affected me myself. I wanna yagan don't tell me video now. I wanna yagan do malang. Nan dedicate show nyoga tenta to me. Nan dedicate won't have a repo or kumbiagata to suffer. The corner kunata tea.
Yeti kuna tate. Diga bana bas. Namwara ono nya. Ikara.
African Gondo.
Minte mama nebe, oya kama sawani ya titiri unu. Tete ene kama sangete, esagedi pidane eme gutu. Ene kama semogete, asagedi pidane ame gutu. Kejina bare ebwala wafakuna ale abebunubi. kete na kama patala male koba. Unu onumbo ekwele mige edome adake. Edomale asangana barata no seleta wafo. Asanfo kuna ditile. Asangana barata no seleta wafo. Asanfo kuna ti. Asangana barata no seleta wafo. Asanfo kuna ditile. Asangana barata no seleta wafo. Asanfo kuna mi. Asangana barata no seleta wafo.
You ntase kama se onumbe pele Barnabas ne yega che na me ono ke gete beta na taw title ala kunde ditali am legete na kana me ono nyom vendale bani bebiri basaki ya ngete na boreta no seleta be mofo ban tabiri basam ditali ntafo ne kama se ala gani ya asange na boreta no seleta ofo kuna ale abaditali famo ki asanfo e pageta kata ditali famo ki amiano akama antabe galu korga na serege na nwara gala ono nya ukoro kun kama se geta no ono nya fo udiga Barnabas na yeche maname gala ono nya ekara.
Hello, thank you for making time to join us today on the PV Show's Moments of Truth. Before I get karangata emioye alaya fiamete ndo PV Show Korowe Karampa Barishrai. So today we are privileged to be joined by one of our very own, Mr. Samuel Donkor. He's the Assistant Commissioner of Immigration in Akim Oda sector. Yes, so today we wanted to just have a little talk on our tribe. We want to get to understand who we are as ADELE'S. We realize that we the young people out there, when we leave our hometown and we come to seek for greener pastures, after some time we forget where we are coming from, or even most people don't even know who the ADELE'S are. So first of all, I want to find out, who are the ADELE'S?
The ADELE'S are a tribe which is found in the northern Volta, the then Volta region, now Uti region. It is a cross-border tribe divided by the British-French boundary towards the northern part of the then Volta region, now the Uti region. So we have a majority of them in Togo and the others in Ghana, in the Uti region, as I said. Some of the towns in Ghana include Dadiasi, Chaiso, Krontain, Odumasi, Kechebi, Doflongpa, Ahonjo, Tutupene. To mention a few in Togo, we have Dikpelo, Yege, Kachenke, Mpoti, Tumurumu, Kofolo. That is to mention a few. But there are more towns in Togo than in Ghana. They speak the same language called Adele, except just like Ewes, you have different tonations as you migrate from town to town. The ADELE'S are believed to be part of the settlement of Ngoche under Togbe Agokoli, which means that they have migrated alongside Ewes from Israel right down through Nigeria to the then Benin, and now in Ghana and in Togo. The settlement can give you an idea as regards the link between the ADELE'S and the ADELE'S. They are very close. When you go to Togo, you see them settling close to the Ewe caucus, as can be found in Togo and Ghana, in the settlement. So the ADELE'S are very close to the Ewe's, even from the settlement that we can see. They are believed to have migrated from Ngoche alongside the Ewe's found in Ghana. They are believed to have vanished about 8 of them, 6 men and 2 women. They are supposed to have vanished when they were in shackles. So the leader escaped, vanished with the shackles, and the shackles can be found in Totokpeni right now. That is the paramountcy of the ADELE'S in Ghana. The first settlement was Dibenkpa, which can be found very close to the Flongpa right now. Now all have migrated to settle elsewhere, and the Dibenkpa is no longer a settlement. They came along with 2 fetishes, Afriko and Nayo. Those who settled close to Ghana, towards Ghana, kept the Afriko fetish, which can be found at Dikponko. Dikponko meaning house of the fetish. Dikponko. The head of the Afriko is now found at Dadiase. It is headed by Nunu and Tutu. Nunu means grandfather, and Tutu means, Nunu means grandmother, Tutu means grandfather. They had the Afriko fetish at Dadiase, and they go to the Dikponko when it is necessary to perform certain rites. Those who went towards Togo carried the Nayo fetish. So the Nayo, the headquarters of Nayo can be found at Dikpelo, where we also have the same arrangement. There is a Tutu and Nunu over there who had the fetish. The dances, the cultural dances of ADELE'S can also give some revelation and impetus to this claim. The ADELE'S have a dance called Atrikpe. When you go to some Ewe communities, they dance some similar thing called atrikpi. Very similar. Then the adeles also have what they call digitagbe, which is also very, very similar to the agbaja, that the Ewes drum. Very similar. Now, the word adele is believed to have metamorphosed from an Ewe word adela, meaning hunter. So the mentioning of Adela metamorphosed into Adele, as is believed. So the Adeles were a part of the migrants from Ngochi. Now, because of settlements, you see that some of the cultural practices of Adeles fuse the Ashanti tradition and the Ewe tradition. You can trace some of their practices to the Ewe, and then you can trace some also to the Ashanti because of cultural or intercultural fuses. Their chieftaincy practices seem to copy the Ashanti tradition. They have the Judre, who is the paramount chief at Tetokpene. The Kruntihene at Cheso. We have the Nifahene at Krontain. Then the Benkum Hene at Dadiase. Adonten Hene at Kichibi, etc., etc. The mainstay of Adeles is agriculture. They do lots of farming. They farm cassava, cocoa, all other staple foods, including plantain, cocoyam, yam, etc., as can be found in traditional deciduous forests. The settlement of the Adeles is a mix of deciduous forests and a bit of some thick forest. They surround in Ghana, they surround the Chai Forest Reserve. One settlement among the ADELE'S, which used to be a transit point to the Afriko fetish, which used to be known as Daddy Asen Kwanta, has now developed into a very big community and now forms the capital of the Nkwanta South Municipal. So Nkwanta is sandwiched by Krontain and Dadiase. The Adeles have two neighbors. The Achodes to the north and also the Chala to northwest. They have coexisted with them all this while. The Achodes have the Brukum fetish, which people also transited from Nkwanta to seek fortunes. So Nkwanta used to be from the Twi language junction, and gradually people migrated from the various towns to settle, and now it has become a big community in the Adele community, and now hosts the seat of government, being the capital of the Nkwanta municipal. I must say that the Adeles are a very peace-loving people, and they have always sought to live peacefully with their neighbors. This can be illustrated by the number of Ewes who have settled among Adeles to do farming. From Ahunjo right down through Cheso to all the other communities, we can find Ewes who came to acquire lands to do cocoa farming and other farming. They have been and still are a very peace-loving tribe in the Uti region.
So we are taking an advice you would give to the elderly and the young ones coming up.
Yes, I have a whole thesis of advice to the young. I think that the land space now, granted that the population is increasing, is reducing per capita. So we cannot depend on the farming and the hunting alone. Even now, the animals are extinct. The animals they used to hunt, the buffaloes, the elephants, now you can't find them. Even the lower ones, the rats and what they are getting extinct. So we can no longer depend on the land much. So I think that I'm encouraging them to school. Whoever has the opportunity to be in school should just take the studies serious. And I think we need them. I think as I sit here, but for education, I think you couldn't have produced a person like me. I'm an assistant commissioner of immigration. That is a very big thing to come from our small village called Cheso. We are two of us. We have Kofi Usu, who is also an assistant commissioner. These are very big positions. I mean, we are occupying. He is a sector commander for Chufupraso. I'm also a sector commander for Odan, Achimodan. And you see that, I mean, but for school, where could we have gotten? So I'm encouraging our young to take at least after us to also be studious and climb the educational ladder, because I think that will be the best opportunity for us. Those who have see themselves also in business, let them also be serious with it. I mean, life is not for jokers, so we must be serious. Then to the elderly, what else can we do than to be responsible? We must take good care of our children. If your father was irresponsible, you wouldn't be sitting in this studio. And I think I must say that I'm very proud of you. So the parents should be responsible they should teach their children the cultures so that we don't get our culture and the history lost. I think we didn't get it well told. That is why maybe we'll be struggling with it. If it was well told, we wouldn't be struggling with the history by now. So parents should transfer the history, transfer the culture, transfer the tradition to their youngs, so that we can still be unique. You can still be identified as ADELE'S.
Thank you so much. We are very grateful to have you on the show. Thank you for making time. Today, I want to call on all the ADELE'S. We, those that by the grace of God, we've been able to make it somewhere. Let's not be shy of talking about who we are. Let's not be shy of talking about who we are as ADELE'S. I know we are coming from a very small place. We are coming from a very small place, but hey, we are one people. We are one people. If you are coming from Chaiso, if you are coming from Tatakbane, if you are coming from Kechebi, if you are coming from Dediase, we are all one people. If you are coming from Krontime, we are all one people. All journalists get a be gedrefi for one. Any Adele person who is in the media, who is a journalist, whether you are extended, as long as you have the Adele blood, or one of your relatives is an Adele, your grandmother or grandfather is an Adele one way or the other, you are part of us. Today I want to call on all the ADELE'S. We, those that by the grace of God, we've been able to make it somewhere. Let's not be shy of talking about who we are. Let's not be shy of talking about who we are as ADELE'S.
Ni bebre basak ya ngete na boreta no seleta be mofo bantabru basamburu tele ntafo ene kama se alan genye asange na boreta no seleta ofo kuna ale abadu tele
African